Welcome to Roll Call State to State. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And welcome to Fun Fact Friday. Today we're going to be talking about Winnie Ruth Judd. She was a 26-year-old that had one of the biggest reputations known as the trunk murderess. Nearly 90 years ago in 1931, it was a murder so brutal and scandalous it became a well-known part of Phoenix history. Winnie Ruth was accused of murdering her two friends, then chopping up the bodies and taking them in trunks to LA. She was known as the trunk murderess, and it was one of the biggest stories that our state has ever seen. Winnie Ruth also worked as a medical secretary by day, and by night she was in a whirlwind romance with a prominent Phoenix businessman. Not only was she in this relationship with him, but he was also very much married. Now, Winnie supposedly had shot and then cut up her two friends because of the threat of her two friends also showing romantic interest towards that same businessman, and him also giving that romance also right back to them. So, this was her way and her plotting to get rid of him and to eliminate the competition. So on the train to LA, she was then spotted and then arrested. The trunks that held her friends and were leaking blood, and the whole thing was ugly and very much gruesome. Not only that, the more that they took a look at the bodies that were in the trunk, everybody always questioned whether or not Ruth had some sort of assistance, because there's no way that the bodies could be cut with such preciseness unless they had some sort of medical background. Even though she was a medical secretary, it still wouldn't give her the skills to be able to cut the bodies in such preciseness. So that's always been a question that they've always had, but they've never gotten an answer for. Now, Winnie Ruth also had been sentenced and stayed at the Arizona Mental Hospital. During her stay, she escaped 7 times, and on her 7th try, she was actually gone for 6 whole years. When they did find her, she was living in a house as a housekeeper in San Francisco to a very well-to-do family, and she was just happy as can be, and they were also actually very happy with all of her services. Now, she was paroled and released on December the 22nd of 1971, and she did pass away on October the 23rd of 1998 at the ripe age of 93 years old. After being released and paroled, she actually did go back to California, where she did finish out the rest of her years, not wanting to ever come back to Arizona due to all of the memories and everything that had taken place here. But please stay tuned and keep watching Fun Fact Friday, because we'll be coming back with the part 2 when we actually go to visit the location of Winnie Ruth Judd.